You have certain individuals that like to hold the title. They like to think of themselves as the champions. The big I and you are the little you. And if you ever become something more than you being a little you, then it's a huge problem. Majority of those individuals was your average bullies, the ones that used to pick on you, starseeds, the ones that knew what's best for you, the ones that like to tell you what to do, the ones that keep themselves up here and they keep you down here, the ones that mocked you your entire life, made you feel like you was nothing. You were always the railroad tracks and they was always the train. These individuals right here are majority narcissistic individuals. They can't see themselves. They refuse to see themselves, even if they could see themselves, even if the picture was in the mirror. But these individuals will never want to see themselves. And that's what the problem comes when it comes to you. You constantly are showing these individuals themselves, especially now that you have taken a stand. You know who you are. You know what you represent. You know your calling. You know what you're all about. These individuals don't have none of that. They don't have the integrity to stand firm. They don't have a strong back. They are the loudest one in the room. And we know what that means. They is a completely opposite of somebody that's trying to give you a boost of that they are the cockiest and the most strongest. But that is the most weakest. Those are the ones that always target you. The ones that always have something against you. And the ones now that you have taken a stand, that you are expressing the universe from your throat chakra, these same individuals are standing up against you. They are mocking you more than ever now. They are still trying to pull the same bully tactics that they did when you was the one that was standing in the corner of the room. But they can't work on that one now. They didn't know who you was. You didn't know who you was. And now you know who you are now. They can't pull that strategy no more. Not on a consciously awoken individual. Not on the wise ones. They become their number one heavyweight champion, tip-toe burglar. They cannot express that same confidence of aggressiveness in your presence no more. There's always thin ice. They can't utilize the knowledge that they've been utilizing against you the whole time, because now you are above that. You see that knowledge for what it really is. That knowledge is fake. That knowledge is metaphorically a mummy wrapped up on the minds of civilization. They like to study the system's knowledge. They like to gain the upper hand with the system knowledge. They like to use the system knowledge to boost themselves, to boost their confidence, to get everybody looking at these individuals. They like to gather teams. They like to stay in the spotlight until the chosen starseeds show up that takes the spotlight without a fight. Your presence alone. And majority of the starseeds, all of them, they don't really want the spotlight. They would rather get their point across without being in front of thousands of individuals. The prophets were humble. That was utilized against them. That's why they said the return of Christ consciousness is as of a lion. It's more of aggressive. Because the aggressiveness now on truth rather than egotistic individual. The individual that will throw your name in the sand and bury that joker cannot see the truth for who they really are and the truth of what's really going on this planet. These same individuals study the star seeds. They study the information thoroughly. They can't see the information. I repeat, they can't see. They can't see the information, but they rehearse it mentally. They give them some type of pump, like you in the gym working out. They don't understand that information. But the individual that has been anointedly chosen, soul legendaries, they are this information. They don't study the information. The information is embedded inside of these individuals. They breathe this information. It's a natural flow of knowledge, of creation, instead of an egotistic system that somebody has always have a strategy set up to perform to try to take you out. It's a non-stop battle for someone that does not want to be seen for who they truly are. For the star season chosen individuals, the intelligent ones see these individuals for exactly who they are. They don't like that. You can expose them instantly. They don't like that. Spiritual warfare. People are programmed to go against those that expresses the light, that wake up to the light, that are the light by nature. It's a constant battle every day in the life of someone that has intelligence, someone that is naturally gifted, powerful, so-called. But you earn this through many trials and tribulations of many thousands of years to millions of years of lifetimes, dealing with the same individuals in different bodies, same consciousness, different face, same strategy, trying to hide, trying to be the good old sniper from a long distance. That's always challenging the intelligent ones, the real ones, the ones that hold the integrity, the ones that hold the Creator's perspective, to deliver it to civilization naturally, without a force. These individuals don't need to be the loudest ones in the room. Their glow, their frequency is the loudest one in the room. These individuals can go into a room and sit down and gain all the attention. Everybody will watch those individuals. The laws of physics. They will expose people without exposing people. That is a power that can't be explained. People will expose themselves without you pointing them out. Because of your frequency on this planet, they will begin to come after you. That's their way of exposing themselves. That's their way of telling on themselves. That's their way of expressing the egotistic, the narcissistic individuals cannot hide on this planet no more because there's too many light holders that are pulling their coattails, pulling their curtains back. Enjoy the rest of your day.